Okay. Should we try to do it in unison? Welcome to Midland Valley Farm.
No.
Should we do it in unison? That'd be
That's
cool.
cheesy.
I like cheese. A little cheese on them sides. Stop, dog. All right. I will just say welcome to Midland Valley Farm.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Ready? Welcome
Oh, I
to
thought you were
Midland.
giving me a countdown.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Midland Valley Farm. That was good. That was good. Nice. High five.
In sync.
Okay. So if you guys are here, you probably have already been subscribed to this channel, in which we've been making content now for probably
5 years?
5 or 6 years. Started with the Bug Out Bob channel, in which we bug out of city life, moving from the city to the country. Then it was Across the Table with Bob, in which we did a podcast with a bunch of different awesome people and a bunch of Bible studies about faith and life and perseverance and all this stuff. But now the channel is moving and transitioning to
Midland Valley Farm.
Midland Valley Farm. So about, how long ago did we buy this place?
A little bit over a year.
A little bit over a year,
months.
18 months. We bought a farm. Really, really cool farm, 21 acres. So small farm in scales of farms, but still a farm nonetheless. Hey, stop it, dog. And for the last year and a half, we've been just kind of getting established on it, figuring it out.
Figuring it out as we go.
Listening to the land, watching the land, and we wanted to start a new channel and kind of transition to give people a few different things. So we made some notes that we're going to do, we're going to go off of, right? So the first one is we're not from this life. We didn't grow
City
up.
life.
Yeah, we didn't grow up farming. We didn't grow up homesteading. People didn't have animals where we're from. Neighborhood living.
House right next to house.
Yeah, on top of each other. So we didn't grow up in this. And we know that right now in this crazy world that we're in, there's a lot of people that want to live this way. They really want to get out of the big cities or get out of suburbs, and they want to get more rural.
Be self-sustaining.
Yeah, exactly. And so what we want to do is we want to show you kind of how we're doing that and how we've done it so far. We started.
That it's attainable. It's doable.
Yeah, it's doable. You can do it.
Because we never we didn't have grandparents' money.
Nope.
Parents' money.
Nope.
Inherit nothing. We did it from the ground up.
Now we will be honest about our finances and stuff like that through the channel. So in order to get this farm, Callie's parents did help us. With the down payment. But it wasn't overtly crazy. No. We still have a mortgage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you didn't come from old money or anything like that. We just got a little help on the down payment.
We've always kind of been more frugal people.
Yeah.
We did our wedding super cheap. We that's just kind of the way we live. We're not very materialistic.
Yeah.
When you live this way, you learn to just kind of live with what you got and be happy with it. It's a rich life, not having not material riches. It's what you make of it. It's rich.
So we want to inspire others to go for it, right? And to farm and homestead. And we want to just show you, we'll do a bunch of different videos on how we got here, what was the process look like, who helped us, a bunch of different people helped us, and we're really grateful to them. And so we'll kind of make that video, but this is just the intro video. So next thing is we want to educate people on the to-dos and not to-dos, that we have learned so far. We have had some awesome to-dos. We've crushed some stuff. We have also failed.
But hey, that's how you learn. That's how you figure it out.
Yeah, just real bad time on some stuff. And so we'll make some videos and some content as to what you guys could think about doing or maybe not doing.
Yeah, because our way isn't the only way to do it.
Oh, yeah. It's a way, not the way, right?
Right.
And you'll hear us say that a lot on the channel, hey, this is a way, not the way. There's only one way. Him. The way, the truth, the life. And we're going to document our learning, right? So we obviously don't know what we're doing most of the time. So we're figuring stuff out. Now we've got some really great friends and some really great people, and the internet exists. So we learn stuff. We figure stuff out. So, whether we're going to be fixing a well house here on the property here soon. So whether we're fixing a well house, which we have no idea how to do, or, we're getting into dairy because we're about to get into dairy. We're going to document all that. We're going to show you guys this freaking process because it's really cool. And then we're also going to learn from you because I'm sure that you guys have a lot of experience and a lot of information and knowledge and wisdom. And so we implore you to go in the comment section and share, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to learn from you.
Constructive criticism, not bad, hateful comments.
I mean, if you want to be hateful, that's on you, dude. You got to answer the Lord at the end of the day. But we'll learn from you too. And then the final thing, reason that we're starting this channel and we're doing this is we want to document our progress and the process. We got 3 little kids that are super involved in everything that we do in farming. It was even hard to like find time to make this video.
I'm like, all right, are they good over there?
But we want to document the process that we've got going on here. Like we've already done so much on the farm. We didn't take enough photos and videos and stuff like that. And so we want to document that and share it and have it in a way that our kids can watch it. And then we can look back in a year or 2 years and go, oh my gosh, dude, do you remember this YouTube video? That's so funny, right? So I think that'd be really cool. So what are we going to do, right? So that's why we're starting the channel. Hey, dog, stop it. So what are we going to do? Obviously farming, right? So right now we farm sheep. We have a fully functional flock of sheep. We do multiple sales a year out of our flock. We're actually coming into winter lambing, which we'll document for you guys. We've been in sheep. Yeah, we've been in sheep now for almost 3 years.
Yeah, probably.
This is year 3.
I think so.
Right? Yeah, so this is our 3rd year in sheep.
Yeah.
We started with 2 sheep.
Yep.
We are now at a production level of sheep. So we will talk people through hey, knock it off. Sorry, these are 2 German Shepherd puppies, and they're very German Shepherdy.
Yeah, very talkative.
If you know anything about that breed, it's a very talkative breed. This is not our first German Shepherds either. We'll talk about dogs too. Yeah. So anyways, so sheep, we'll talk about our experience with it, a way, not the way.
But I think the sheep has been the biggest thing that has made us learn about farming.
Yeah.
Like the biggest.
Yeah.
Sheep are a little complicated.
Right, and we at this point now do this and we make money off of it. Yeah. So we'll show you how to start and kind of what we did. It's not necessarily the best way, but a way to get there. And like I said, a lot of people helped us, blessed us, taught us, and poured into us, and to them we are eternally grateful. Next is cows. We do have cows. I don't know if you could probably hear it at the beginning of the video. Yeah. I'm sure we'll edit it in to where Red was just at me. Yeah, so we have a couple of different cows, and then we're about to add dairy onto the farm. So we will learn about that together because we have no idea what we're doing. Yep. We've done a bunch of research. We've read books now, and we're studying. We've been getting ready for dairy for probably 2 years.
When we got these cows, they were going to be dairy cows. And then they ended up not being dairy
We quickly realized we do not want to do that because they don't have a good fat content on their milk.
Yeah, but we're getting a A2 Jersey cow.
And we're very grateful to that brother and sister in Christ who is helping us with that. We're going to barter and trade hard labor for that cow. Yes. And we'll tell you all about that when that process happens, but we're going to go through dairy together. And then obviously we have chickens. We do meat chickens, and we also do egg layers, which are very cool ladies, and we'll talk about that process, how we do it. It's nothing special. We'll show you some tips and tricks that we do that have made it be successful. We have a very low attrition rate on our birds. We have had a little bit higher because of this puppy right here, and if he keeps doing that, he's going to go be on somebody else's property. And that doesn't have chickens. And we have turkeys too. So we run turkeys. We've had a great success and horrible time with turkeys.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that in a different video. And so there's the farming aspect. We also have like growing the property and infrastructure. So how we do stuff, what our infrastructure looks like, what it could look like for you. Obviously, we're growing the property. The property's been grown quite a bit. You can see we have like hard fencing. Yeah. Some people don't do hard fencing. We do have water on the property. So we have like 2 different wells, wells that are fed with float valves and stuff like that. So we'll talk about infrastructure, how we're growing it, how we're going to continue to do different things, what electric fences we use and what we don't use. and why we don't do it, which hopefully that'd be insight for you guys, and maybe you can share in the comments what's working for you.
Because we do still have issues sometimes with our electric fencing.
Yeah.
Sheep, come out in the morning to leave, and the sheep are across
just
the street.
saying hello to the neighbors, which is very funny. It's not all of them, but like it's like 10 sheep in somebody's yard, and it's like, oh gosh, that's not good.
Fertilize your yard. You're welcome.
Yeah, enjoy this. And then like obviously family preparedness and sustainability, like how we live on a farm, it's a little bit different, right? We don't go to the grocery store like, 3 times a week or something like that, like a lot of people in the rural community do. Like we have a big working pantry. We split firewood throughout the year to keep the house warm in the winter. Like, so just stuff that we do family preparedness wise, it's a little bit different. Why we do this whole farming thing.
Yeah, and we also like make bread. Like we make a lot of our food from scratch. Like we're ingredient buyers at the grocery store, not like
wholesale ingredients.
Not like packaged food, pre-made food. So
and then we also do it with the community too. So we try to work with our little community here to provide food for people. We do a lot of bartering, trading, hey, we'll give you 15 loaves of bread for, 40 pounds of venison or whatever it is. And that keeps us fed throughout the year. And so little tricks like that, because we have no idea. We have not done this our whole life. We didn't grow up this way. So we'll teach you some tips and tricks as to like how to go about doing that in your community, because you can totally do it. And you can do a lot with a very little bit of land. Yeah. And we'll show you some of the stuff that we've done in the past. We started
small amount of land.
We started on 1/8 of an acre when we first got married, growing a garden. And now we're on 21 acres, looking at potentially leasing more land for livestock. So we have growth patterns and stuff like that. So we'll help you guys with that. So just the sustainability is a big thing. So then we'll talk about on the channel like how we actually do this, right? What we do for jobs, how we pay for things, because a lot of times on these YouTube channels, people just like somehow farm every day, and it's like, how do you make money?
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah. So we'll talk about our jobs a little bit. Like we're not going to go into like crazy in-depth detail. What does Callie do for work? What do I do for work? What do we do for side hustles? What do we do for extra scratch and everything like that? And how you can do it too. So there's way more hours in the day, and there's way more opportunity than you think there is. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of extra oomph, like I have a full-time job, but it's at night. So that allows me a lot more time to be active on the farm and be active with my kids. Do I get as much sleep as I want to? Probably not. But that's okay. I also do a very specific schedule. We'll talk about that when we do that video. Side hustles are huge. We'll talk about that too. And then we'll talk about stewarding and faith. So this is not a theology channel. We've done a lot of Bible study on this channel in the past. We've done a lot of theology conversation. We've done a lot of different talks about churches and all this stuff. That's not what this channel is for. Obviously, we love the Lord Jesus Christ with all of our heart and with all of our mind, our body, our being. Call him whatever name you want to call him. But we will talk about that in our conversation. Yeah. Like obviously, because it's a huge part of who we are. But that's not what this channel is. So like if you want to debate theology, I recommend you go to a channel that debates theology, because that's not what this channel is. If you love the Lord, awesome. Call him whatever you want to call him. Call him Jesus, call him Deus, call him Jesus, call him Yeshua, Yahusha, however you want to say it, that's great. I just call on the name and be saved. So there's that.
I saw that.
My daughter wrote her name. My daughter's 4. She wrote her name right here. It's very bad, but it's there. Eliana.
Very big N.
Very big N. Okay, so what to expect? And we're wrapping this video up here. So what to expect? Videos of how-tos, not the way, a way, right? So how-to videos, just stuff we've done in the past, how we do it. Maybe some success.
We're very much DIY people, so.
Yeah, and do it cheap. So do it yourself and do it cheap, because it's a farm, and we got to keep all the profit going back into the bill, right? Because we don't bet the farm on anything. We've not done this with any outside debt. We're actually about to probably take on the first thing of debt we've ever taken on for the farm, besides the house. And that is a skid steer. And we're actually trying to do it a super smart way and get it with another piece of equipment and do it so it makes money. So But we'll talk about debt. There's good debt, bad debt, asset liability, all that different stuff. Some people in the faith are like, never get any debt ever or you'll die. And it's like, yes, I agree, comma, you can make your debt make money for you. So like, just understand it's just a thing. It can go away super quick.
Smart about it. Like, don't get debt and like be irresponsible and like then you're drunk.
Yeah, don't go buy a stupid car that's like not gonna make any money. Yeah.
Have a plan.
Yeah.
Like,
and we'll talk about that.
Plan, yeah.
We'll do a lot of videos on money. Not because we're money focused,
like business, like
but business aspect. Yeah,
like making your farm a business.
Yeah. How do you set up your taxes, dude? Stuff like nobody ever taught us.
No.
Had no idea. And there's like some really cool tricks. So then videos of like progress. So like, where's it started? Where's it been? So we'll do some progress videos. We'll do some project videos. So stuff that we're doing on the farm. So like I gave an example, the well house is getting redone. We're going to do that ourselves and really figure it out because it needs to be done.
Yes. We have some water stock tanks.
Yeah, we have float valve stock tanks throughout the property.
It fills those.
But I think our well pump is burnt out. And so we're going to have to change the well pump and do all of that. So that happens. That's part of life. And then there's just a few different projects. We're adding in some stuff in one of our shop buildings for one of our businesses that we'll talk to you about and all that. And there's just like a bunch of projects. There's always projects on the farm.
Projects we want to, redo things in the house, paint and do that, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, which increases our value, all that stuff. And then lessons learned. So we'll do videos on lessons learned. So we've been doing a farm stand for, a year now, right?
Right, but 6 months.
6 months we've been doing a farm stand. So lessons learned with that, like things that were super successful, not successful. Lessons learned about, selling sheep or selling cows or whatever it is that we're doing, sale barn versus private sale, how you can market, all that stuff. So we'll talk about lessons learned so that hopefully you guys learn them and don't have to pay as expensive as we did because boy, there was a couple seasons where it's like, I'm going to quit this for the rest of my life. I'm going to move back to the suburbs.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend that. Don't give up. Persevere. And then how we did it, right? So just a lot of videos is like how we as people did it, not like that it's the way to do it, but like a way. And really to encourage you in the faith and encourage you in progress. Like, don't give up. Like, if you want to farm, you should farm. Like, you should do it. Like, you should go out and you should get your kids out on the land. Like,
start with chickens.
Dude, they're so easy.
Yeah.
They die all the time. It doesn't matter. They're chickens.
They're cheap. They're very,
get 100 of them.
There's not much.
Some people are super connected to their chickens. We are not. We have like 2 chickens we like. So we'll just talk about like how we did it and how you can do it too. Because like, I'll tell you what, watching our kids like versus our, family members' kids that are still in the city. Like, dude, our kids are so happy and they're so healthy and they're freaking like out there crushing it, just like in the wild, being feral, catching chickens, playing with puppies, playing with sheep. Living like just such a natural, healthy life. And that's the whole reason that we work so hard is for our children. It's, like obviously we like it, we love it. Most of the time. There's days. But at the end of the day, it's for our kids. It's for the next generation. And so training them up. So yeah, a lot of content is coming. We got a lot of plans already. We'll have some stuff releasing here shortly. But we just wanted to make this video. There's probably some cool B-roll that you've seen throughout this, hopefully, if the editing's done right. Yeah, we're super excited you guys are here. We thank you. We love you. And yeah, that's all I got. What do you got? Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Nope. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things, or don't. That's great. We still love you anyways. Hey, calm down. Nobody asked you.